This is Sarah's universe. Let's see what we get. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you felt called to watch this video, know that there's got to be something in it for you. If you're in a relationship, or if you've just recently gotten out of a relationship that was unfulfilling, or if you are feeling that your partner may be cheating, but you have no proof, but you know your gut's telling you that something's off, then this is your reading. There will be something in it for you. and this is my first time ever doing one like this, so I almost want to keep hush hush, but I'm gonna dive right in. I was told to do so, and I'm gonna trust my guides. So let's see what we get. Okay. In all of my videos, I consider them timeless. It doesn't matter when you see it, whether it's right when I post it or within a week or months, years later. Whenever you see it, that's when you're meant to see it. And as I was asking for guidance along of, like what does the collective, for my highest good and for the highest good of all of thee who are involved, or that I can help, the song came on as I got karmic relationships. It was that song, I don't wanna know if you're playing me, keep it on the low, 'cause my heart can't take it anymore. Yeah. So I was like, okay, great. So let's see what we get here. Okay, well, what is this? Oh, these are my cards. Okay. Yeah. I don't know who sings that song. I put on the radio quick. Let's see, whatever song came out to kind of maybe help me to understand the messages that were coming across, but I heard that one loud and clear. So I don't wanna know if you're playing me, keep it on the low, 'cause my heart can't take it anymore. If you're playing me. Yeah, okay, so I got this card yesterday. And I made a short reel on Facebook about it. Surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns values, or I don't know why I said that. The ego learns what's hardest to stop trying to control the whole universe. Okay. It's time to surrender. It's time to let go of what's no longer serving you, what's not working. You may be trying to do everything you can to please your significant other or your person, and it just seems like no matter what you're doing, it's not working. There's no equal give and take. There's lack of communication. There's arguments. There's, no matter what you try to do, it's not working. It's time to just let it go, or maybe let go of a person. It's time to embrace change. That's what this means. You see like the leaves here. Well, as fall comes, and I like how it's got the fall colors. As the fall comes in, right? So when fall time, leaves are falling. And a leaf falling represents letting go and embracing change. That is what the crow is saying. It's time to embrace change. Take flight. Next card, we got inner child. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. So, whether you have children with this person, it's time to give compassion to yourself and love to your inner child. Because what you are seeking out of this relationship is not what this person can give you. Only you can give this to yourself. The needs that you need are also what your inner child needs. You need to feel loved. Do you need to feel safe? Is that what this person brought you? I'm so sorry about my nails. I just seen that. Not to get off topic, but yeah. So don't mind that. But when you are in karmic relationships, sometimes these relationships that don't work out, it is not meant to hurt you. It is to teach you. They are your mirror. They are to show you what you need to learn. Do you need to learn how to set up boundaries? Do you need to learn how to not be codependent? Do you need to learn to love yourself? Because that's what mine taught me. I didn't know I didn't love myself. My whole world had been flipped upside down more than one time, but when I had found my person, I thought he was my whole world, and he was. He was. Gave me a beautiful baby girl, and he taught me so much through our relationship, even though it was toxic, and I consider it a karmic relationship. My deepest needs and my feelings were not met, and I realized that I needed to give that to myself, my inner child, because I needed to heal. And this is what this card is saying to you. Your inner child needs to heal. You need to tend to her or him. And it's time to embrace change. Focus on yourself. Oh my goodness, really? I didn't know this thing was broken. Whatever. I don't. Okay. Well. Alright. Thank you, spirit guides, guardian angels. Any other messages for the collective? Humility. Next card. Humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. Okay. There's another blue flower. Blue lotus, blue flower. That's what I'm noticing here. Roses. I don't know if there's something significant about blue roses, blue lotuses, blue flowers. I would look up that symbolism. Go look up what a blue rose spiritually represents. That would probably be one way I feel that the divine is giving you a sign. If you've been seeing crows as of recently, that is another sign. Dragonflies, owls, or dogs. Those are your signs. You are never alone, and your guides want to assist you. They are always ready and willing to assist you, but they cannot step in and help unless you ask for it, because you have free will. they can sit back and watch and try to give you messages and do the best they can, but until you actually say, like, hey, I'm ready to get some help, please help me, please guide me, give me a sign, then they can step in, you know. I don't know if that's gonna work. I might fall over, but what's next? Individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth school. So right here, like I was saying, every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth school. You come here to learn. Earth is school. You incarnated in this lifetime. You picked your path. You picked, and you and this other person had made a contract. That's why it's called a karmic relationship. You guys have a soul tie. You guys were meant to come together and have this relationship because either one or the other or both of you needed to learn something or relearn something, or maybe you didn't get it in the last past life, and so you had to do it again until you guys learn the lessons. That's what this is, individuality. You came here to learn. That's what this relationship was. So it wasn't all for nothing. You didn't go through all that pain, or you didn't try with all your might, even if you've been trying to make this work for years, and it wasn't all for nothing. What did you learn from it? That's what this is saying. Take what you learned out of the situation. Forgive yourself for not knowing any better and seeing the truth at the time. Because that's what this is about. If you can change your perspective and look at it instead of saying, like, oh, it's my life's ruined, it's over, yeah, my marriage didn't work, I have nothing. Yes, that's not true. Where there are endings, there are new beginnings. What can you take with you? What can you take out of your situation? And you don't have to answer that out loud. Just trying to give you some advice to maybe help you look at it in a different light, or to show you some light through the darkness, that you can take some things that you learned along with you on this new chapter of your life, this new journey, because it's going to help you. That's what it was supposed to do. If you learned the lesson, and if you haven't learned the lesson, that's the other thing. If you haven't learned the lesson, this person will keep coming back into your life. And some of you might think, oh, yay. Like, get this. If you or the other have not learned the lessons, you're going to keep repeating the cycle over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. 1717 on the clock. I'd look up that angel number, and that's probably a sign for you. If I had another phone or a way to look it up at right now, I would. Yeah, so I'm going to take that as confirmation right there. This person will, you guys will keep repeating the cycle. It's until you guys learn the lesson. And even if you move on, if you haven't learned the lesson yet, or if it seems like, you had moved on, and now you're dating and you're trying to get out there in the world, and you're trying to meet new people, and it seems like every guy that you meet, or guy or girl that you meet, and they are exactly like your ex. What's up with that? Why is that? That's because you haven't learned the lesson yet. So you will keep finding or attracting the same type of people until you learn the lesson, until you heal what needs to be healed. If you have, and that's, yeah, before I get ahead of myself. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides. Oops. I was not prepared. I have so many of these little things, and I don't know where any of them are either, so I apologize for like this messy ass reading. Let's see, bottom of the deck is allowance, or allowance, why did I say that? Allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. Yep, acceptance. It's time to accept and to allow and to say yes to reality. Whatever your reality is, maybe you've been wanting to turn a blind eye to things, but it allow it to be what it is. You can't change it. You can't. You gotta surrender. It's time to surrender. Surrender. Ask God or whoever, whatever, I mean, I'm not picky here. I think whatever religion, if you're spiritual, whatever you believe in, just know, or ask your passed on loved ones, because they're with you, whoever it is, whatever it is, because I believe that we're all connected anyway. Ask God, ask your guides, ask the Most High for some help, so that way they can show you what's needed and what's to come next, so you know which step to take. Allowing. Thank you. Let's see what this says. Energetic clearing. During crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachment. See? You might have codependency. This might have been a codependent relationship. Preparing you to receive her luminous plan. And I know it can be very scary to feel like you're alone, but you're not. I know, with my karmic relationship, or I want to say it turned into a codependent relationship. And we were very codependent upon each other for many years in different ways, but it wasn't healthy. It was a short fix. It was to feel better, feel safe, feel secure, feel loved for a short time. And then we would both do our toxic ways, which would, make it worse. It would only be, when it was good, it was good. But when it was bad, it got bad. And then we would separate, and before you know it, we would come running back to each other, because that's what we were used to. And that's probably the same for you. But that's got to stop. It's time to clear that energetic. It's time to cut the cord. Change. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Sam, it's time for change. Your ego may be saying different, but see things for how they truly are. Letting go. What? See? Everything is indeed out of control, and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. That's what you need to say. It's time to let go. And it's okay, because you're not alone. It's time to end this relationship. It's time to end it. Or if you think he or she's coming back, eventually, yeah, he'll come back. But if you're more than likely, you're probably dealing with somebody who has narcissistic tendencies. You know, they sit there and they might love bomb you. They tell you how much they love you, baby, blah, blah, blah. But then, you know, ooh, an energetic clearing just fell again. With energetic clearing, that one fell. You need to focus on, I notice how this is really red. You need to focus on clearing your root chakra. You can find YouTube videos on listening to meditative music or sleeping meditative music or binaural beats to clear your root chakra, because your root chakra is your home foundation. Your root chakra is at the bottom of your spine, and if that is out of whack and it needs to be cleansed, your whole chakras are going to be out of whack, and you got to clear your root chakra. Okay, side note. So now with this card, okay, yeah, he or she may love bomb you, and then boundaries are crossed, or it's not equal give and take, and then when you try to just have a discussion about it, it turns into an argument, or gaslighting begins, where you start to feel, he or she tells you, like, I don't know what you're talking about, I never did that, or like, what do you mean? That's, because you can probably feel when the energy's off. You ask them what's going on or what's wrong, and they try to tell you nothing's wrong. You're like, what are you talking about? You're talking crazy. That's gaslighting. He's narcissistic. He or she is narcissistic. Probably has narcissistic tendencies. Probably do they leave periodically of times in and out of your life? Ghosting you when you guys aren't around each other, and you guys could be talking for 3 or 4 days and everything's great, and then all of a sudden, boom, nothing for weeks on end, and then you'll get a message again, or he and she's like, hey babe, what's up, you want to hang out? That is fucking gaslighting, and that is called ghosting, and that is emotional abuse. That's a tactic that they use on their victims to reel you in. They will love bomb you. In the beginning, I bet you it was really great too, wasn't it? That was a great fucking relationship. You thought you found the one. I know. I did too. And then after a few months, things start going differently. And you might have ignored the red flags, because you got a big heart, and you want to see the good in your person, because you love them. You're going to give them a second chance. You're willing to forgive and just, work through things, but it doesn't get any better. No matter how many times you try to talk to this person about it, it just never seems to go anywhere. It's time to let that go. That's your confirmation right there. Thank God. Now they're all falling down. Okie dokie. So let's see here. And then this will be the last one, I think. Sacrifice. So sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice of love. So it's sometimes when you think that when you surrender and you think that you're losing something, and it may be painful because you don't want to give up on this person. You don't want to give up the false hope of what you feel inside, that you know that it could be, but it's not out of punishment, and it's not for nothing. Sometimes when we think that we lose something, it's not really something that's lost. It's God's way of, sometimes when we think that we lose something, it's not. It's God's way of protecting us. It's a sacrifice to love. So eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the tail, the divine flow at all costs. Yeah. Stop swimming against the current, because that's what you're doing right now. It is time to surrender and let go so you can go with the flow of life. Because it's like a stream. Like, if you're supposed to be going down a river, like, if the river is going this way and you're trying to frickin' swim this way, what are you going to do? You're not going to get very far. You're going to be stuck, more than likely, and then you're going to get tired, and then you're going to start fucking drowning because you're not going to make it over here anymore because the current is going this way. You need to just surrender so you can go with the flow of life. All right. Let's see. I don't know what this is about. It was the only thing I could think of to give you a demonstration. Okay. No, and I ain't just pulling this shit out of my ass. Like, this is all what this is telling me. Believe me, it does get better. You are not alone. You are not alone, and it will be okay. Everything's gonna be all right. I know right now it may seem like it's hard. That's why, like I said, ask for guidance. It's time to heal and surrender. I don't know if you've been seeing signs or synchronicities, but if you have, pay attention to them. I'm going to pull an archangel animal. Let's see what angels or animal totem spirit has to say, or any guidance. So, spirit guides and guardian angels for the collective's highest good. What is the overall message? What is some advice? What's the baby step or some advice that they can take along this new path of letting go? You know, this new door that they are opening as they shut the old door, the door that needs to be shut. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see what we get. What is some advice for the collective? Thank you. All right. We got 3 here. So, it says ladybird, but ladybugs. All right. I don't know if you've been seeing ladybugs, but watch for ladybugs, or look up the ladybug spirit animal, because that has a message for you. Accept happiness and good fortune. This is Archangel I can't even pronounce that. I don't know. If you can see that and read that, this is Archangel, an archangel that is with you at this time. Accept happiness and good fortune. You know what? I feel I do have a little book with this. I wasn't planning on reading out of it, but for this one, I'm going to. So for the ladybug. Okay, lady freaking bug. Let's see if I can find it. I found giraffe. Let's see. There it is. So this is Orion again. I don't know why I'm doing that. So this is Orion, Orion energy. Just like on that other card that I showed you. Okay, so these bright little insects from Orion carry wisdom and joy in their energy fields. They spread angelic qualities of peace, harmony, cooperation, joy, love, and higher understanding wherever they go. People sense this and love them for it. Okay, so your guidance says, if you choose this card, it signals that you are about to receive a blessing from the universe. An angel may touch you. Happiness awaits you. You are illuminated with new understanding, or good fortune is coming your way. Give thanks. I gotta turn the page. Sorry about that. All right. So give thanks that you have received already, so that you are energetically prepared for the new before the gift flies away. Ladybug energy invites you to spread angelic qualities today. This will make a difference to those you touch, and you may be surprised how people and animals will appreciate it. So you are also asked to communicate graciously to all the people you meet or write to in a way that will nourish and support them. Okay? So, and then if you want, you can look up the spiritual meaning of a ladybug. Your next message, it's giraffe. It says, aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. Archangel Jophiel. I'm not even gonna pronounce that because I know I'm not pronouncing that right. I'm so sorry. Well, that'll give me something to do. So I gotta write that down as a goal. I'm going to look up all the archangel names and figure out how to pronounce them. So when I get the frick on here, I will know how to say it right. But so inspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. So, with this being a blow to your ego, and I don't mean to say that in a negative way or in any means to offend anybody, but, I know that this is hard. It's hard to realize that you're in a toxic relationship, and now since you have new understanding of it, and I know this is going to resonate for at least a few people. I mean, it hurts to realize that your whole relationship was a lie, because you put your whole heart and soul into another person, and it wasn't received back with the same compassion and love that you gave this person. I know it hurts. But let what lessons was learned, and with the new knowledge and wisdom now that you are gaining or have gained, let it inspire you to attain more knowledge and wisdom about your situation or about your circumstances. Because knowledge is power. And then your last card is Whale. Live as a fully conscious being. Archangel Mary and Jules. So the whale. I feel like I need to read the whale too. So I will read that one for you before we close this out. So here's another one with these whales. They carry a level of love and joy that is currently beyond our comprehension. So as they swim in the ocean, now see them. Here we go. This is like the ocean. They are swimming in the water. They are going with the flow. I don't know why I feel I need to say this, but I recently learned that water holds memory. And, you know, we ourselves are made out of water. You know what I mean? We have so much percentage of water in our bodies. As they swim in the ocean, Archangel Mary pours blessings down, while Archangel Jowls, I might say that, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, sends blessings up to them from the portal of the Bermuda Triangle, held in a shaft of pure love. They spread the light of messages of these archangels, as well as the codes of higher enlightenment, and hope they bring from Shekinah. Okay, so this is a card of mastery. One of the first steps is to be able to control your breathing. When you focus on your breath, you connect consciously to source and your place of origin, and that is true. Breathing has a lot to do with, like, when you're meditating, or like just in any sense, all in how you pace yourself and how you take your breaths is going to help you to open up to your conscious and higher conscious. So the whale wisdom suggests you to center yourself through breathing or deepen your meditation practice. When you think about or swim with whales, Angel Mary can also take you up to source. Your heart will be touched by the ineffable light. Rise above I'm sorry, I can't talk. I'm tired. It is late. Rise above worldly matters and spread love, light, and hope and inspiration to those around you. Ask that your fifth dimensional blueprint be fully installed and live it. No matter what is happening around you, be the best you can be. And you know what? That's where I started. When that relationship ended for me, and then with the few that I dated after that, and then I was still on and off with my ex person, I'm going to call him now. I mean, I was at rock bottom. I didn't know which way to go forward. I had lost control. I was trying to let go. So the only thing I knew what to do was to focus on myself, to go within. I surrendered. I asked for help, and I went within. And I started to ask, who am I? What can I do to change my circumstances? Because I had realized that the reality that I'd created sucked, and I wanted to change it. I was ready for change, and I know that you are too. So, with that being said, you know, no matter what is happening around you, be the best you can be. You can always be better than who you were yesterday. So as you're healing, as you are gaining more of higher knowledge and wisdom about yourself and about everything in this world, as the veil is being lifted, Just remember that. That's my motto. You can always be better than who you were yesterday. All right? I hope that helped. Oh, I totally forgot I pulled this out. Okay, what are we on here? We're on 43 minutes. Holy shit. Okay, I didn't know that. Where the fuck did the time go? All right, really quick. I feel like I need to roll the dice. Can we get a number for them? We got number 5. Okay, number 5. 5 is about change. We got number 6. Do it one more time. And 5 again. Okay, so if you're into, definitely it's change. I don't know what 6 is, the top of my head. 6 is about balance for me. So time for change and time for balance. If you want to look up those numbers, you may. Now, I am pulling this one out. So as I was first healing, and this was my first oracle deck that I got. This is a journey of love. So as you go within, and as you try to heal from this, let's see if we can pull a card for, from the journey of love. What does your heart need to know right now? What spirit guides, guardian angels, what does their heart, what is their soul, what do they need to hear right now? From a space of unconditional love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. What do they need to hear right now? A message from their heart, or for their heart. Unconditional love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go, we got one. Cosmic Butterfly. This is card 36, Cosmic Butterfly. Okay. Oh shit, sorry. I'm gonna put this bad boy. Whatever. Okay. Sorry, you can't really see all the cards. Okay, let's read that really quick for you. Try to. What number did I say that was? 36. $37, 35, really? Okay, 36. You are being reborn from the pulsating womb of the Divine Mother, on fire with her creative power. You are being transformed while living to surrender certainty in favor of openness, to accept the smallest of your everyday life while admitting to the magnificence of your being, to open up to the divine light that pours through you into a myriad of forms, endlessly creating, destroying, and then creating again. This is your sacred task. Life is thriving with you. So this, that is a really pretty card. I don't know why I think of a volcano, but I see it now. It's a butterfly. It is a butterfly. I was like, where the fuck's the butterfly? Okay. And maybe you've been seeing butterflies a lot. Like I noticed like on these cards, and I will continue reading, so I'm sorry. I just kind of squirrel off. There's butterflies. Letting go has butterflies. Where else? Maybe that's just it right there. Nope, that's a lie. Anywho, so maybe you've been seeing butterflies a lot. Maybe butterflies will be a sign for you, okay? Life is thriving within you. This may not feel stable as yet, but will certainly feel exciting as you enter into yet another cycle of rebirth. Let this life seem as though you are living many lifetimes in one. So yeah, that's I feel like I just have to add there, like when you're having like the dark night of the soul, and I think when it came to like, there were some of those cards like right here. So change. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. You are going through, some people call it the dark night of the soul. It's a rebirth, okay? So when you come to the crossroads and you realize that you have been living from a state or out of your ego and not from who you truly are, and when you realize that you may be doing certain things that you were subconsciously not even aware of. We all have a dark side. We all have a light and dark side. Dark night of the soul. Our ego never truly dies, but we shed our skin. And in a sense, I mean, if you're going through this, I know it's hell, and you feel like you're gonna die. It's not fun. Awakening to who you truly are, or to your higher self, it's not all fucking rainbows and butterflies. You know what I mean? Like, these are pretty cards, but it's messy. To face your shadow, or your shadows, or what another term is, your demons. It's hard, okay? And I understand that, and I just want you to know that, again, you are not alone. You may not understand, and everyone thought of that. You may not even understand, like, if you had been seeing repeating numbers, or and you haven't been able to feel like you can talk to anybody about it because you're maybe in your family or the people you surround yourself with, they don't talk about this kind of stuff, and you think you're going crazy. You are not crazy. You are awakening. You're seeing synchronicities, and you're waking up. And so okay. Oh, and then just, oh my god, here it's like confirmation. Freaking, I have to show you. So right here. Okay, so where did we end? Okay, so like it says, to encounter where the fuck is it? So living many lifetimes in one. Okay, and then it says, it is possible for you to encounter the totality. Oh my god, why can I say that? Totally. Counter the totally of whatever. Okay, sorry. That's my ego stepping in. I'm like, whatever. I can't pronounce it. Totality? Whatever that word is, if you want to correct me on it, that's fine. Of a human experience in this lifetime. Should you be open to it? This is treating the enlightened path, embracing all of life. You have chosen this for yourself and been blessed with it. Like, remember, like, that's confirmation right there. Like, what did I say? That's it. And it's true. You chose this. All that you're experiencing right now, you picked and you chose everything that's going on right now for your highest good. It's not all for nothing. Everything happens for a reason. So keep going, okay? Why not let yourself be broken down and reborn through the working of nature? Another life within this one beckons you on now, all right? That is so fucking cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was gonna like do it like this, like I'm reading you, like Jesus fuck. Sorry. The message for you from this oracle is that if your life feels like it's falling apart, then take heart, for it is falling apart to come back together in a new way. You're on a journey of self-discovery. You're learning to love yourself again. Just like me, I didn't know, I didn't even truly love myself. I didn't fucking know that. I always wondered, I'm like, why does he treat me this way? Why doesn't he respect me? Why doesn't he love me? Why doesn't he help me? Why does it seem like all my friends are, they don't respect me, and I feel like I get used and walked on? Well, geez, what was I showing them? Subconsciously, I didn't realize that I was allowing these people to treat me horribly, and my significant other. I'd let motherfuckers walk all over me, hoping that they would fucking accept me and just love me for who I was. But guess what? All that showed them was that I was a person that would easily, not keep boundaries, and therefore they lost respect for me right there. And and then as they disrespected me, since I put up with it and I never stood up for myself, it just they grew less interest in me, and they just was like, all right, this is just someone fucking we can just fucking step on, use them when we need them, and then disregard them. And that they're okay with that, obviously. So that's it. Because if she doesn't respect herself, why the fuck should we respect her? And that goes for like whatever your inner child needs healing. I didn't know that. Oh my god, all the cards fell down. I felt like that was signifying, like, due to that, my whole world fell apart when I realized that I didn't even love myself. I didn't respect myself. I didn't think I was worthy. Subconsciously, I was unaware of all this. That is why you cannot truly love someone else if you don't love yourself. You cannot truly receive what your heart desires if you don't feel that you are worthy of it. If you don't think you're worthy, then don't expect to get very far, hon. You gotta go within. Okay, let me see if there's any last messages on this page here for you. Okay. You are going through a rebirth, just like a butterfly in a chrysalis. The agony and the delight, the sense of dying and being truly alive, can all be held in the serene space of your heart. Surrender into what you are becoming now, and know that what you are leaving behind. Oh my God, see, this is confirmation. And I feel like I have to show you because I ain't making this shit up, dude. The agony and the delight. And you can even freeze this. I hope you can see this. The sense of dying and truly being. Okay, wait. So you are going through rebirth, just like a butterfly in a chrysalis. The agony and the delight, the sense of dying and being truly alive, can all be held in the serene space of your heart. Surrender into what you are becoming now, and know that what you are leaving behind is but a shell that once will have held your fast emerging new self. See, you're becoming a new version of yourself, and you're going through the dark night of the soul. It's you're shedding your old skin. You're ready to evolve. You're ready to raise your frequency. And that's why I felt like I said here, like energetic clearing. It's time to clear out the old, cleanse and heal so you can become more awake and conscious. And you know how like a giraffe is very tall too, right? Like they got a long neck. So that way you can raise your conscious and higher knowledge and wisdom that you hold within, because you have all the answers within you, okay? And it's just going within and finding it. So, and then I like this with these books because it has like a little poem. So I just feel like with this card, the poem says, "The breeze of the butterfly's wing caresses the stillness of my thoughts and awakens feelings that course through my veins, like the whale's song to the ocean's depths. There wells there wells in me a knowing and a wonder for what is yet to be." And that's crazy. So there's the whale for you, okay? Live as a fully conscious being. Fucking cool. I'm so sorry I got excited, but oh my god, confirmation. That was beautiful. Oh my gosh. So I know at this time it may feel very hard, but this is your message. You are not alone. I know it feels like you're fucking going through hell. You are not being punished. You are truly loved and accepted just as you are. You're going through a rebirth. It's time to shed your old self, your old skin, and you are going to become this beautiful butterfly. You know, you feel it. You're ready for more. You're ready to spread your wings, to expand. Okay? And I hope that this helped. Thank you so much. And until next time, I love you all. Mahalo.